All right. So we last left off with this. You guys had your meeting. You got to see what the vice principal looked like. You got speaking stones, and then Gilbert put on a ring. He had udders. He ran away to go investigate that while everyone stayed around to check out the rest of their stuff. Sumina got a wizard hat that could conjure tiny animals. Victor got a pouch that is always filled with different spices. And Haru got chapstick. Um, and we'll find out
Wow.
maybe more about this chapstick later, maybe. But so after everyone got back together, Clara came and gave another speech. She told everybody about how you guys' class groups will now consist of 6 people instead of 5. Um, I'm sure that made Gilbert happy because he gets more friends to hang out with, possibly another bed buddy. After that, Apollo returned back to the dorms, and then everyone else went to the Fire Jolt Cafe um, to see what nightlife activities were out there. So after that, they ran into Quintilius and Dusk, who were having a loud argument about not liking poor people and not liking rich people. Um,
Okay.
Horace Mork was there. He invited you guys all to join this frog race, which he has been the champion of for like the last maybe 2 days, since school's only been around for 2 days. Once everybody else saw that you guys were joining, they tried to get you on their sides to join them. Dusk was upset with Victor, but Victor made his case to tell him that he also didn't like rich douchebags. Um, Haru ended up joining Dusk's side for the race just because she asked. And let me see. That would leave Sumina to accidentally step on one of the frogs she conjured. And um, no, actually, she stepped on you guys' race frog, I believe. And she declared him Gilbert Jr. So you guys are racing with a frog by the name of Gilbert Jr. And basically, the race happened. Horace ended up winning thanks to Gilbert putting on the ring at the last second and causing him to, I guess, run on his 2 feet towards the finish line even quicker. Once that frog, though, made it to the end of the finish line, it began to grow. So that's where we are now. So Horace's frog is beginning to grow. Um, I will say, Gilbert, you're the closest to this frog since you ran up to him to put that ring on to try and scare him. So everybody roll initiative.
Come on, something good. Hey,
Nice. Okay. Y'all are all crushing it. Let me see if I can do this. Slash RD20, or is it R?
three,
Is
three.
is it R?
This is probably going to be our highest rolls of the game, or I guess of
A.
the session.
Okay, I did it. Okay,
Oh,
well, look at that. All right. So you guys start to see the frogs grow and grow and grow, and with that, Dusk and Quintilius is gonna actually run away until he sees Dusk stand up to start fighting. Um, oh, where are your characters, by the way? Who is this? Where are you guys? Let me put you out. Here's Haru, and I'm missing Gilbert. Cool. All right, you guys can see your characters.
Yep.
Okay, so we would have been up here. We're going to have Horace. He's going to actually try and run away from this fight. Um, Gilbert's up here. you guys would be down this way. Okay. Um, Sumina's going to probably, we'll say she's running towards the Beyonce frog.
Right, my frog.
Yeah. Um, and then we'll have Haru, I guess, go up towards whatever Mork's frog was called, since Gilbert's up there. We'll have you guys rush up to Gilbert to help him out. Dusk is going to help Sumina. Quintilius is hiding back, and Mork is going to run towards, I guess, you guys' as frog. The reason they're running towards these frogs is because they are also starting to grow as well. So that leaves you guys to deal with these two frogs here. And
Yeah.
then Sly, you're up first. So in front
Okay.
of you is Gilbert, who has his udders, and two giant frogs.
I let me think. I could. Okay, let me grab a frog and light. Nah. Yeah, I'm gonna use lightning lore to pull that one frog closer towards me. This one right here.
Okay, which one? The closest one to you? Gotcha. All
Yeah.
right, so you're gonna create a flash of lightning energy and try and pull him towards you. He's gonna succeed on a strength saving throw. So let me do that real quick. Okay. And let's see, he got a 3. So he is definitely being
He didn't.
pulled towards you. 10 feet in a straight line, and then
Yeah.
take 1d8 damage if it's within 5 feet of you. So I'm guessing you're gonna move up to do it though, right?
Yeah. I was gonna. Hold up. Oh, he's right there. Damn.
Yeah, yeah. Because he has to be. Its range is 15, but if you pull him right, pull him
Yeah.
10 feet in a straight line towards you. Oh yeah, no, yeah, yeah. So you would have had to move towards him. You roll nice max damage on this guy. It is smelling like cooked frog legs in here now. He's uh, he's looking toasty.
Do you know what happens when a toad gets struck by lightning?
Uh,
Same thing happens to everything else.
I like it. Okay. Well, yeah, he's a little toasty frog, and now we'll have Gilbert do his thing.
So the frogs are growing. Do we know that they're like aggressive yet? Or are
Um,
they just getting bigger?
Based on what they're doing to the other people, yes, they look aggressive.
What are they doing to the other people?
Um, you know what? I was going to just say that they won, but let me go ahead and do some rolls really quick and see.
Okay, no,
Let me see if
I
you kill
didn't.
your friends. Let me see.
Oh no.
Okay, so let's see here.
Also, quick question.
Yeah.
We just smell like frog legs. Can we eat the frogs afterwards, or is that wrong?
I mean,
Are
that's
they
up to
poisonous?
you guys to determine.
Like, I'm a vegetarian. I can't eat them. Damn, I forgot.
I didn't know you were a vegetarian. Okay. So with that, let me see. Frog's going first here. Do 2 rolls. There's that. Okay, we'll get back to that, I guess.
What does that mean?
You guys don't you worry. Mork's fighting a frog by himself, and Sumina and Dusk is also fighting a frog. So, yeah, they do look like they are a danger to the students that are around and the environment in general. So, yeah, what are you gonna do, Gilbert?
Um, Gilbert's gonna keep the others out. Uh,
Okay.
I don't know why, he just feels comfortable that way. um, let's see. That frog's pretty close to him. I guess he'll use his whip that I can't click on.
Let me see. The whip.
Come on, let me do something. It just wants me to rename it. Think anybody's close enough to me, right?
You have advantage because Sly. Well, if you're attacking the one next to Sly or Victor. So which one are you attacking?
I mean, presumably the one closest to me, but I don't know.
If you attack the one closest to you, one thing you could do is you could. I don't. I guess you're not high enough level to do it. So yeah, no, you wouldn't have advantage. It would just be a regular whip attack. And you got a 12, which does hit.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, go ahead and roll the damage now. 6. Okay. How? Where are you whipping this frog at?
Right between the eyes for being a sinner and staring at my udders.
Wow. Okay. So there's that. Um, he blinks in like a weird way. One one eye and then the other. But he shakes it off pretty well. And then Haru, you're up.
Okay. Let me see, which one am I going for again? Let's see. Who is where? It's a lot of frogs. That's unfortunate.
Well, Horace is taking on one by himself, and these two have this one cornered. So it's really just these two frogs you guys have to deal with.
Okay. But aren't those just a bunch of little small frogs?
No, they've all started to grow, and now they're all giant sized.
Oh no. Okay, well I'm gonna go attempt to help with this frog up here.
Okay.
And I think that I am going to hit it with my umbrella.
Okay.
Let me see. Do I remember how to do this? Hang on a minute.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Okay. That hits, and do your damage.
Okay.
Oh, it would.
Yay!
Let me look at something really quick. 20. For whatever reason, we need to switch these two. So it's actually going to be +2. Okay, so the damage is right, but it would be charisma instead of strength that we gotta fix on your sheet. So yeah, you do 8
Okay.
damage to the one that's closest to you. How do you hit this thing with your umbrella?
Um, I don't know, I just thwack it, you know?
Okay, so it's pretty toasty looking, and it is focused on Victor. So you just come around and just whack the thing, and I guess it just shows the true strength of you and your umbrella. But he looks like he's on death's door now, and but now it is both frogs' turn. So let me see here. This first one here is obviously gonna go for Victor, not Victor, Gilbert. So let's see what he can do. He's going to try and bite you. So get this going. Okay, here we go. So he's gonna lunge towards you and try and bite you with a 15.
That does hit, and Gilbert moans.
Okay, and then so let me see. Blah blah blah. I guess, yeah, technically, I guess I should be rolling on roll 20. It was an 18 because he gets +3 to his attacks. So let me do
Hot.
/R d6 +1. All right, so 7 damage there, and you're grappled.
Hang on. I don't remember where on this character sheet my health is.
So that should be and towards the center, I believe.
Oh, jeez. I'm doing real bad.
You're doing real bad.
Real bad.
Okay. Well, it gets worse because you are grappled. So until the grapple ends, you are restrained, and the frog can't bite anybody else though. But
I mean, should he moan again for being restrained?
you can. You
Or I
can
guess maybe he's just moaning because he's dying.
a lot of both.
Men whimpering.
Okay, so he has you technically in his mouth and restrained. And then this next frog is going to look at the guy who toasted him and try and hit him. So let me do it on here. /R d20
Bring it on.
+3. Okay. So he gets a 19.
Damn.
And then we will do /R d6 +1. Oh, that's a d5. Let me try one more time. Okay, same. So he's going to bite you for a nice 4 damage. And then from there, it is back to Victor's turn. So you can't move because he has you grappled, but you can still like strike him and stuff. Like I said,
Okay.
he does look like he's on death's door.
Hold up. I gotta reload. My stuff is not. There we go. Okay. Please let that store.
While you do
I
that,
mean, he's already there. Can I just, set my hand on fire?
he is
With
touching
fireball?
you. I mean, technically, so this is where it gets weird because range spells are supposed to have disadvantage, but he does have you in his mouth. So yeah, I don't think you could miss. So I guess just roll the damage.
Yay. Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
1d10. Okay.
Seven. Okay.
7.
So you start to cook this guy first on the outside and now on the inside, and he falls to the ground and reverts back to size, regular size. And Gilbert,
How
you're
much
up.
heartburn?
Um, it's a lot more than just heartburn, but he's alive. Unless if you do you want to murder and kill him? Are you planning on actually still eating
No,
him as a vegetarian? No.
no, I'm not gonna eat him.
Okay. Well then, yeah. You just burn him, and then eventually he returns back to his normal size. And Gilbert, you're up. And you're in his mouth.
Gilbert is gonna bite the frog that is currently biting him.
You're gonna bite him?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Um, let's see. Not like he can really use a whip while he's in somebody's mouth.
Okay, 13 does hit.
Okay, phew. Yeah.
You do 11 damage from biting him? Jeez. Okay. Are you trying to kill him or just mortally wound him?
That's a really good question. Like, are these frogs still gonna be used for races? Is his owner gonna be upset that I kill him?
That's things we have to see if it happens, I guess.
Ah, well,
What would Gilbert
um,
do?
I don't know, Gilbert's moaning here. I guess he'll just, like, mortally wound and hope that the frog lets him go.
Okay. So you start biting him, and then eventually he does let you go and also returns back to normal size. Okay, now give me 1 second to see what happens to these other two frogs. Okay, so you guys defeat your two frogs, Horus defeats his, and Dusk and Sumina take care of their frog as well. And Quintilius is gonna run back up to you guys now, and he's like, my goodness. I actually feel like each one of you guys deserve a gold coin just for, keeping me alive and making sure I was safe.
You,
Gilbert nods and puts his hand out.
Yeah.
He 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 gives a coin to Haru since her hands is out. And as he does, he stops and just looks at the udders that Gilbert has out. Not out, but just, protruding from his clothes.
Like, in what way?
Yeah, in what way, Gilbert, are your udders protruding from your clothes?
Um, they are they are milky udders.
But they're coming out of your like abdomen, right? Or your
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, so he can't really take his eyes off of them, but he is able to snap back into it and drop a gold coin in your hand. And he also gives one to Victor and Sumina and Dusk as well. Horus doesn't need it, but he does appreciate the gesture. And
Gilbert does take the ring off at this point now that combat is over.
um
who has more money, Horace or this rich dude over here?
Technically, Horace's family does just through gifts alone after they were born as triplets. People were like lined up in their city just to give them things and money and gifts.
Wow.
But Quintilius is a high noble. Um, so yeah, with that, Quintilius is going to leave unless if anybody wants to interact with him some more.
Can we rob him?
We look
I'm
down
up
at the
for
crowd
that.
of people with us, and it's like, actually,
Are there more where that came from?
He goes, I mean, you guys only defeated frogs. If it were a stronger creature that, I needed to be dealt with, then yeah. Why? Would you like to enroll as my bodyguard?
No, but you might need one.
Why?
Yeah.
You later, man.
He does leave. And Horace is going to come up to you guys and he bows and apologizes for, getting you guys involved in this dangerous race. And he's like, you guys did all handle yourselves pretty dang on well though. Um, and I guess as a reward, I could give you guys, the number to my speaking stone. I know Haru has it already, and he kind of like blushes a little.
Uh,
um,
Thank you. Thank you.
So what do you guys want to do though?
I mean,
I feel like
what else can we do?
Um,
So are these frogs dead and just on the floor, or what's
no.
rocking with
So
the frogs
the
right
frogs
now?
have all returned back to their previous state. Would you like to go check on one of the frogs?
yeah. Can
Okay,
we
why
check
the
on
hell
the
We're
you're
just
a
gonna
frog?
see
frog?
what's going on, like
Is my punk
why they did
friend
that.
still around?
Yeah, she is. She's down talking with Sumina for the time being. But
All right.
she can come up. She's not really sweating. It wasn't too big of a challenge for any of you guys, thankfully. Next turn though, if you didn't kill Gilbert's frog, things could have gotten or either frog, I guess things could have gotten maybe bad. Um,
Speaking of, Gilbert is still like kind of on death's door.
yeah. So Dusk is going to come up to you guys and she's like, Horace, what the heck? You got us involved in this, and here we are. This is why you can't trust men. And
Yes, Queen.
she goes
So
over,
true.
she goes, she goes over to Sumina has my speaking stone number. I'll go ahead and give it to you too, Haru.
Thanks.
And
Sweet.
she and she's like, sorry we didn't win, but we'll get them next time.
Okay, I hope that Beyonce frog, I hope her dreams come true.
Me too. We're gonna go keep making sure she works on her singing career. And with that, she's gonna leave. And before she does, she looks back at you, Haru, and she goes, I do wish that you were able to join our entire um group. We got to meet our sixth member today, and we were so relieved that it's just all girls in this group.
Oh, damn. I like
And
my group though.
uh, she looks at Gilbert and Victor, and
It's got personality.
she shrugs her shoulders and she goes, I'll see you around, Haru. Bye, Sumina. And she heads out.
What did I do? Why talking to me like that? So
And Horace is like, you can't win them all, Victor. You can't win them all. But yeah, so you guys check on the frog and you do notice that there is like black slime where the frogs are, or where they were when they were racing. Like the track has black sludge and slime on it, which is similar to the black sludge that you guys would have found back on the Mimic when Apollo died.
It'd be really nice if we had Sumina here to have like Cass speak with animals to see what the frog's experience of that was.
Yeah. But unfortunately, we will say she
Wouldn't it be really cool if our DM just like helped us along with
role played for
that?
Sumina. Yeah,
Yeah.
Sumina is technically heartbroken that she had to fight another, because she had just stepped on one of them earlier. So she's a little hurt
Um,
and traumatized that she had to fight one the way she did. So she went back to her dorms. Dust walked her back. So yeah, it's just you three.
Wow. Well, Gilbert's like coughing wetly on the floor. He's still not doing good because I think Sumina's also the only person who could have healed him.
You guys do have tiny potions, I think, from before.
Do we?
Yeah, I think it would have been given to you
Yeah, I got
during the
one in my
scavenger
inventory.
hunt. Yeah, so you do have small, tiny potions. You can use it if you want,
I feel like he could just like maybe go back to the dorm
but go
and
back to the
sleep
dorm
this
and sleep.
off.
Yeah, that is an option. Um, but yeah, so that's what you guys see there. People are all like settling down from that experience that they didn't help you guys with. And
Can I make an Arcana check on the? I'm sorry.
no, go for it. If that's what you want.
I want to do it on the black sludge. See what it is.
Okay, 16 is good enough.
16.
Yeah, so with that Arcana check, you can definitely tell that um it looks it looks dull, like the sludge. It looks dull. So you could tell that it at one point was like gunk, some kind of like sludge, gunk, sticky residue, but it has dulled since. So it seems like its magic is fading. And that's what you can tell from it since it's been activated.
What in the heck? I I don't know how to describe this. It- who would cast a spell like this on the frogs? Or they fell in the magic mud? What's next? Can I get someone pregnant?
Or it's just like I don't think they could have fallen in mud because that mimic from before, I guess would he know this? He would know this. I think, he's in the in crowd, so he would know. And he'd be like, the mimic wouldn't have been in mud. But who's to say? Weirder things have happened. Um, and he goes, also, guys, you don't have to worry about paying me anything for, not winning the race. It was just fun to, have you guys be a part of it. And, maybe this way you guys will go, snitching on me for the frogs going haywire.
I don't snitch.
Oh, thanks, man. Maybe you can come work out with me in Haru
Problem.
sometimes.
I'll be down. Can I give him a fist bump?
Yeah, he definitely gives you a fist bump back. And he's like, okay, well, with that, I'm gonna go, back to the dorm, see who our new sixth member is, and you guys have a good one.
yeah.
You later, horse.
So Horace is gone now, so now it's just you three.
Us three and the mysterious frogs.
Oh, the frogs have been gathered up. We can say a teacher
That's
came
how
by
they're
to grab
cornered.
them and
Oh, okay.
boop. So yeah, just you three. What do y'all want to do now? It's late in the day
Can we
because
have?
this is after the speeches and stuff.
Late in the day, as in like evening or like midnight?
Closer to midnight because you guys came here for nightlife.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, we should go to bed.
Yeah, Gilbert agrees. He just like coughs in agreement and like kind of bleeds there.
So you guys go back to
Gilbert,
your
you need to the nurse.
Is there a nurse on this
Completely out.
campus?
There is, but she's overworked. She's there's a line. There's a pretty big line for the campus hospital.
Gilbert maybe just like
Smart.
needs a hand back to the dorm.
Aw, assuming that we're here, she loves
All
holding
right.
on to Gilbert.
Yeah, she sure does.
I
He
can help
like
you.
begrudgingly accepts the help and he's like, thank you. But he's like not happy about needing it.
So let me see
No
here.
problem, my guy.
Especially since he did not want to come like race frogs in the first place.
Hmm.
Common problems, you know?
Okay, so you guys will make your way back to your dorms. In these dorms, how do I want to describe this? Um, yeah. So basically, like you guys get back to the dorms, right? Eli Chiron for the boys is, at the top of his bunk, just chilling, and Apollo has decided that Victor, you're in the third bunk, right? Like the
Yeah,
third at the top.
yeah. I
Okay.
think I moved. Yeah,
Okay, so Apollo's under you now, and Gilbert is on the bottom bunk. So you guys don't see any new members, so you're just gonna assume that the female side of the dorms is being occupied now by a third member. So Haru, you return back to your dorm, and there is a new bed there. It's neat. It looks like
Ooh,
it's been untouched. Sumina is in her bed already asleep and exhausted from the day she's had. But on the bed, you do see a note. It says, "Sorry I couldn't be here to introduce myself, but maybe we can meet a little later." And it's not like
I
signed
pick it
by
up.
anyone.
Okay. Can I like smell it or something?
Yeah, it smells pretty nice. Um,
Yeah.
I
Like,
want
can I have like a scent or something?
um frosted cherries is the scent
Okay,
it's giving.
that's nice. I mean, I feel like I can't remember if her chapstick was cherry flavored or not. So,
It can change flavors if you want.
oh really?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
It's magic. Um, but also you do notice, so she has a bed and then a nightstand, and on top of her nightstand is like a little animal bowl.
Okay.
No, there's no
What's an
food in
animal
it.
bowl? Oh, like for a pet?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Can I like
For
look
a
around
frog?
to see if there's an animal around?
you can. Roll me an investigation check, I guess.
Mhm.
Okay, it's pretty good. So you look around the room. You don't find any animal there.
Can I find traces of the animal?
So with your 14, which is really good, you don't find a single trace outside of the
Damn.
outside of the snacks that's there, and it's like, or I guess in like the little animal bowl, there are things like worms, but that's about it.
There are worms in the bowl?
Yeah, it's
Damn,
kind
it's a worm-eating animal. But there's not like a cage around or anything, right?
yeah, no cage. There's
It's
nothing
odd.
outside of that bowl. There's nothing that indicates that there's an animal in you guys' room when she's around.
Wow. Haru just shrugs and is like, well, I guess we'll figure that out later.
And then I guess as you guys all sleep for the night, it's nice and sound, and you all wake up. Nothing weird happened in the night. But
I
to
hope
Where's
that's
my
not
left leg?
the eagle lady.
wait, what?
Where's my left leg? Sorry.
It's still there. It's still there. It's just hanging off the bed.
Oh,
And I guess as it was
I just fell
hanging,
asleep.
you do wake up to like an arm on like the roof of your foot.
The roof of your foot.
It's tickling my toes.
No, not to tickle them. It's just like there's an arm draped around your foot.
Ooh.
You can tell it's Apollo's.
As long as he's not interlocking his fingers with my toes. That
No, he's not. It's just his arm is just draped over your foot that was hanging down. Y'all's bunk bed
I
isn't
don't want
like
to get out of bed.
spacious in between the bunks. So
Those little really close bunk beds.
technically, yeah, because there's four stacked on top of each other.
So the girls' room, they don't have a bunk bed, correct? Like they have enough space for all of these beds.
Yes, absolutely. But they have a smaller bathroom
Ah,
and a bigger kitchen. But yeah, no, none of their beds are stacked on top of each other. Just you guys.
just us.
Are we the only dorm that has everyone stacked on top of each other?
No, but the only dorm that have four stacked on top of each other, yes.
I really feel like once we start getting into 7 people, maybe we could have like more rooms.
I don't think it's in the budget at this school, to be honest.
Yeah, this school really seems put
This
together with
school is-
paper clips and duct tape.
it's falling apart by the day.
So technically it is a
People
new
keep dying and almost dying.
technically it's a new school, but
We can tell because they are not good at things.
yeah, it's a new school technically, but as NPCs for you guys, it's been around forever. But it's recently been coded into the game.
Got it. Okay.
Um,
There's a lot of bugs. Can we submit some dev notes?
there are bugs. Speaking of that, so we'll say Gilbert's complaining about, and this can be a conversation held at breakfast. So Gilbert's complaining about I guess the school and bugs. And Sumina's not here to talk about the infestation that's happening around the parts of her city. But Victor, you can talk about bugs that are, I guess, affecting your household.
Oh, they're so fucking annoying. Oh my god, we have to keep replacing parts of the building, right? Because they just start eating the termite eat the wood. Then somehow we
Well,
start replacing parts of the building with more wood. We get maggots, and they turn to flies.
well, not those kinds of. Well, I guess you could think that they were talking about those bugs, but also coding bugs, like coding like issues that have you've noticed. You have
Oh,
two
I'm dumb.
siblings.
I am.
You're fine. So Victor thinks you're actually talking about insects.
He failed the intelligence check. Or I guess wisdom check.
Yeah, you failed your wisdom save. But then Victor will realize you're not actually talking about insects and remembers that he has two siblings that he hasn't seen in years because they can't access their rooms anymore.
Oh yeah, they are lost. Damn, I forgot about that. I miss them
If
though.
you were so incensed about the termites, you were like, I don't care about my siblings.
But them
Well, after a
damn
while,
bugs.
it's like Just after a while, it's just their doors are locked. You can hear them sometimes. I think.
But yeah, with that, let me see. Where is it? Where is it? I need to go here. Where are these cool characters? So with that, ooh, let me roll a dice to see who comes to visit you guys at your breakfast. You know what? It would be
Are
Plumbo.
we breakfasting upstairs at the fancy breakfast, or like what's going on here?
You guys make that decision right here,
I
right
did
now.
have lobster, and the lobster was
Uh,
pretty fun.
yeah. How expensive is the upstairs breakfast versus the regular breakfast?
Um, so downstairs, people are eating for like, a gold piece or whatever. You guys do have your student meal plans or whatever for a little bit longer, but uh it was free that day. So you guys technically haven't like spent s- hardcore money on food yet. But the difference about one gold coin for downstairs stuff and then upstairs probably like 10.
Hold the phone. One gold coin for breakfast?
Yeah.
We have to start a revolution, guys.
Yeah, we're going to start like a student union here.
The price of breakfast being one gold coin?
Well,
Unionized.
the thing is there's all the food that you could eat for, that meal. So you basically can come in and get your fill. They don't recommend you leave with food though, but it's like each time you come in is an all you can eat buffet of like decent food each time. And as long as you stay there, you get to eat until the next meal time.
For one gold coin, they should like rub my feet and like hand feed me. I don't care about all you can eat for one meal. It should be like one gold coin for the semester meals.
There are nobles here though, and it's kind of like similar to how like people from California have come to Texas and now everything is expensive. But now everything is expensive everywhere. But since they have high paying people, you gotta pay to play.
Wow, so fuck the little guy, I guess.
Fuck capitalism.
Truly.
So yeah.
Guys, we have nothing left to lose but our chains.
So yeah, are you guys
Do you
eating
wanna like,
upstairs or downstairs?
can we like ticket
Downstairs.
the upstairs breakfast?
You can go upstairs. You just have to pay, your 10 gold coins. And I'll say you guys have maybe like because like I said, the first semester is only like 5 to 6 more sessions, just about. So I'll say you have like
Have we gone to class?
not yet. Yesterday was canceled because the day before Apollo had died. So today is like you guys' first, I guess, instructions of combat and stuff because it's dungeon day.
Hmm.
How much money do we have though?
Mm, I want to say coming in, if upstairs the eat is like 10 gold coins and downstairs is one, we can say like,
Okay, here's my thought process. We just helped these rich triplets from one of these rich triplets from almost getting, you know, we helped these rich triplets with their frogs, right? At least one of
yes.
them.
Hmm.
And also this rich redhead too.
Yeah.
So can't we get like can our friends like let us in again?
Preferential treatment.
But like genuinely, if we only got one gold coin from helping them with the frogs, like they cheated us.
Yeah.
Um And that's like, that is
Actually,
minimum 3 gold coins a day to eat.
A meal per
This
meal.
school,
Per meal. Let me stress that. Breakfast is a gold coin, lunch
I know. So
coin. So yeah, three.
3 gold coins a day? That's
Yeah, yeah.
we don't have
insane.
jobs right away.
Why don't we have
We
like,
we
Yeah,
I mean,
we saved Apollo from getting digested.
to
We
be
should be getting
fair,
free
to
breakfast
be
for like a
fair, to
year.
be fair, yes, you did save Apollo, and you guys are getting your free therapy from students, local students.
Right.
But yesterday, you guys did have an opportunity to go get jobs, but you guys wanted to see what the nightlife was
wow.
like.
wow.
But no,
So we
we're
have to
teenage.
have a job while we're in school in order to survive in school. I see how this
They're
is,
trying to teach you
capitalist
real
hellscape.
life lessons, okay? You can't just come to a cafeteria, eat all you want, and then go home. That's not how it works.
It doesn't even have to be
I
like
gotta
an
start
eat all
selling
you want
drugs.
situation. It really could be like, here is your free breakfast that's not like, that's
Let me
filling, that
ask you
would
this
get you through a
question.
dungeon day.
Let me ask you this question. Will is Gilbert willing to join the student council?
Hmm.
He would much rather just complain about it and have somebody else do the talking.
Gotcha. That's what I figured. So, and Sumina's, I feel like, is too nice and is more go with the flow. So, Victor or Haru, are either of you considering joining the student council to change things around here?
I'll do it.
Who else is on the
I'm
student
tireless.
council? Oh,
Okay.
Is
we
the
know
student
maybe like
council made up of like the triplets?
yeah, like
Yes.
who can we like attend like a student council meeting just to see like what's what?
Yeah, you definitely can. The next student council meeting will, let me see the days on here that I have.
Are the student council paid for their positions?
It is a student-based job, so no, but it's something they can put on their resumes that other cities will take seriously as far as them
Wow,
wanting to be.
resume building.
Yeah, that's all
I
it
see how
really
it
is.
is.
Um,
Man,
Haru,
you play D&D to escape things and then you just find capitalism.
hey, no one's stopping you from fighting capitalism here. I just don't think you're strong enough to win yet. That's all. Um,
Yes.
I forgot I was supposed to be looking
I'll get in
for.
legislation.
Okay, so you guys are technically on a Friday, which is a dungeon day. Oh, Saturday and Sunday are working extracurricular days. So, you guys do, after the dungeon thing, have an opportunity to go listen into the student council if you want. But like you guys figured out, a good part of the student council's main body is upstairs eating, lobster and stuff like that.
Yeah. If we join the student council, can we just eat lobster and not change things?
No, they're not.
Wow.
Okay, I want to stress that the student council members upstairs are not eating lobster because they're student council. They're eating lobster because they're the Mork triplets and have the finances to do so.
Here's a
Whatever.
question.
Mhm.
Can I roll for, I don't know if this would be insight, but like upon the triplets' sympathy towards class consciousness, like how sympathetic they are towards the working class?
If you were to ask them in person, yes, or like maybe try and like prod a little bit, but they're
Okay.
yeah. Now, I mean, also like you said, this is D&D, so you guys do have skills in a means to get things stealthily, but that's up to you, you know.
Can I message Horace
Sure.
on my speaker stone and ask him to let us eat lobster up there?
Um,
Yeah, see if he'll like pay for our breakfast.
so you message
Yeah.
Horace and you see that it says red and that's about it.
Uh,
Katie, you
Oh
have
my
to be like,
god.
I need lobster for my gains in the gym.
Yeah, I'd say I need lobster for my gains in the gym. LOL.
Okay. Um, so before you head up there, I also want you to know. So I told you guys about the relationship points that I have tracked on my end here. There is also work and extracurricular days and study days. Um, with that, if your free time is used for work, of course you get money and can buy, items later on and stuff like that. If you use your free time for extracurricular stuff, you get to meet other students and build relations with them. If you spend it goofing off, you take a hit to your studying, but you also can still, I guess, build relations and stuff like that. But going to the gym with Horace would definitely be something that like hinders your studying. But you don't actually have to go if you tell him you will, and that will just hurt you guys' relationship a bit. So
I
as you're
feel like maybe Haru doesn't care if it hurts her studying if she gets to have lobster.
Oh yeah.
That's true, but also, passing school too is important as far as I guess the game is concerned. But things change. So yeah, as you're texting Horace, these are all things you think about.
Yeah.
So are you hitting send?
I
Are
just
you gonna tell him that you want lobster for gains?
uh, um let me think about this.
You guys also have his number too, so
Is he on the student council?
um, no one's gone up to ask him about it yet.
Oh,
But you can assume Clara definitely is.
right.
Gilbert turns to everybody because now he's got like a cause and he's like willing to make, friendships amongst his comrades in order to make this happen. He says, we should all try to go up there. Haru, you try to like eke the conversation towards class consciousness. And I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be on the ceiling watching, invisible.
I guess we're gonna she, Haru
Um,
doesn't Haru I guess Haru really wants that lobster. We're talking about class consciousness.
Here's another question:
mhm.
Is the all you can eat like is this like a door charge?
Yeah, yeah.
So if you can get into this room without being seen, you would not have to pay that charge, correct?
If you can get in without being seen, you don't have to pay it. That's correct. But if you get caught, then yeah, you do have to pay. But also you have to, also sneak out with food too. So it would be a
I mean, he can
combination
eat on the ceiling.
that you could, but it would also still be a combination of stealth and sleight of hand.
Gilbert's gonna give it a shot.
So you're leaving the other two?
Um, he's gonna let them know what he's doing, and he's gonna hope that maybe Haru coming in and like the whole lobster situation like distracts the person enough that he gets advantage.
All
But
right.
I'm not really sure what Haru is doing.
So Haru is like I'm gonna need you to help me come up with an excuse to get out of going to the gym that won't hurt Horace's feelings. And we can do this
Gilbert
together.
nods and they like shake hands.
Okay. And then Haru text Horace, can I come up and get some lobster?
Victor,
I
do
need
you
it for
want
my
to add
gains.
anything
LOL.
before this all happens?
I don't think you should do. Look, we get lobster next time, all right?
Is Victor just gonna
I don't
eat
really eat
normie
lobster.
breakfast?
Okay.
I,
Well, what's the
I'll,
normal
I
breakfast
usually
today? I feel like we should have figured that out first.
I'll get black coffee and lemon.
Is it just soy marinated eggs?
So
I mean, we're going into the dungeon. We need to like bulk up so that we're not like dying in there.
That's true. I mean, do they have like
it
omelets?
is.
Like,
I think it's downstairs. I think it's like the egg whites, right? The egg white omelets and stuff.
Wow,
because
they
I
don't
feel
even
like,
give us the yolks.
No, that's
yeah,
for rich people.
It's
I
from
have
the
a full
same egg.
I feel like Haru could like
It
fuck up
could.
like a biscuit with an omelet and like a fruit cup. You know, she could live without lobster for one day.
Gilbert was really excited about this plan, but he will allow normal breakfast. He's still pissed that it costs 1 gold coin though.
Okay, well, Gilbert begrudgingly eats his breakfast. I don't. I know it's what Victor ordered. I can't tell if he enjoys it really. And Haru is having an egg white omelet, some biscuits and fruit.
A fruit cup, yeah.
Fruit cup, yeah. Okay. So with that, the bell rings, and that's to signal that you guys are all supposed to meet back in one of the student halls where the vice principal will be. And that's where we'll start next time, which will be the classes all meeting up, all the students in their groups meeting up, and then heading into the dungeon once Sumina's back.
I guess are we gonna also meet our
Wait,
7th member?
You're
Yeah,
sixth,
our
right?
pet owner.
Our
It's three,
well, there's
four.
4 beds in the men's dorm and 3 beds in the women's dorm.
Yeah, but Chiron isn't technically in you guys' group. He's just there.
Oh, okay. I did not realize that. Wait, Chiron. I thought it was Eli.
Oh yeah, his full name's Eli Chiron.
Oh, okay. I was like, do we have a 5th person in these bug beds?
Sorry, yeah. Eli is
over-
yeah. He's not in you guys' group, and even if he was, he wouldn't participate. Well, he would because there's women now, but
Oh wow.
yeah. He's the
every
opposite
session,
of
another
Dusk,
bunk bed.
basically. Whereas Dusk hates men. No, I guess they both hate men and love women, so never mind.
That's in a different way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's different vibes there.
I
I
mean,
mean, can I
technically,
like?
yeah, what do you want to do?
I was gonna say, can I like? So I have Horus and Dusk's
You have
speaker stones.
Horus, Dusk, and Plumbos. Those are the
Oh,
group you
great
have.
combo. Um, damn. Okay, I'm not gonna send. I'm gonna send Horace a meme about making gains, so we can bond over memes. Um,
Also, yours is the only one, we'll say that yours is the only speaking stone that can send memes. You have a nice
She's
little,
got chapstick and memes.
yeah, you have a nice deluxe model of the speaking stone. It also lets you blog the way you want to on yours.
oh really?
Yeah, you really got the prototype of prototypes.
Damn, I Haru should start a blog.
I think you have
This is how
one.
the
You
student union is gonna be
you
born.
technically have a food blog.
Oh really?
Yeah, you established that as one of your fun facts.
Did I? um, that's great. So she's gonna send Horace a meme about making gains. Um, she's gonna send Dusk a hello, good morning to you, and good morning to Beyonce. Um, and then she's gonna send Plumbo. I think she's gonna put Plumbo in the back of her mind for now.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't know what she's gonna send Plumbo.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything before we call it?
Gilbert's just thinking up slogans to like unionize the school.
Okay.
A faint
What an
like
act.
hammer and sickle is like showing up in his skin.
A
He's
what?
just thinking so he's thinking so much about communism that the flag is showing up in his like chameleon skin.
Wow.
And what about you, Victor?
I was just gonna text Horace and ask, "Hey, bro, are you on a student council? I was thinking about joining."
It was that easy. Um, well, I mean, I feel like Haru was going to text them too. You do see,
Yeah, but she's texting him a meme, not about the
yeah.
student
Oh,
council.
okay. You asked him about the student council, and he goes, uh, yeah, he goes, he's on the disciplinary team. He's not leading it or anything. They're still looking for somebody. Um, but he is a part of it.
I text back, "Bet that's amazing, bro. Thanks. I'll be join. I'm trying to join.
Oh, and he responds, you see dot 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 for a while, and then he responds and he goes, "Cool. Hit up our meeting on like the weekend and, come see what it's all about."
I'll be there, and I'm gonna make some changes to the school in a positive
It's
way."
a very ominous last message.
And he goes, "That's what it's all about." And he sends a picture of, I guess, his like of him flexing.
Incredible.
And that's where we'll end it. Because you can't send the meme because there's no emojis other than Haru's phone. So yeah, he just sends you a live picture of him flexing, and that's where
Send
we'll.
them
Thank you
a
for
picture of
letting
me with a thumbs
Haru
up.
be able to send memes.
Yeah, they just everybody just sends realistic memes and emojis because they can't send them. But that's it.
Okay.
Thank you guys.
Thank you, Cortez.
Thank you for the session
Thank you
today.
for putting up with our bullshit.
No problem.